Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Hey everyone, Kenny Tony coming at you today. We got this video for you. So yeah, we're sitting here at the gas station. We're in the truck. We have the trailer sitting back there behind us. So
the alert and use voice commands while driving.
all right,
Please proceed to the highlighted route, and then the route guidance will start.
So we have the trailer sitting behind us. So we're going to go pick up something. Figure out a new project for the mad scientist. So here we're going to get rolling, getting down the road, and we'll talk about what we're going to be getting once we get back. All right, everyone, it's dark, and here we are finally at the last stop, hopefully getting gas, and then going to be heading home. I'm literally only like 2 miles from the house, so it really is heading home, and it's the last stop. But I'm just sitting here looking at the gas station and what I just purchased, and you all can imagine what it is. If I can peek a little bit of it. Oh, peek a little bit in there. But overall, I think we're going to have some fun with what we have here, and let you all see it when it's daylight. All right, everyone, it's daytime, and as I told you, we'll wait until the light comes out or it's a little bit bright outside to see what we got on the infamous trip to Lynchburg, Virginia. And we have another Raptor 250 and another Raptor 250. All right, so we're going to just take a look at what we have here and then just go over it and discuss it, then talk about the plans. So the Raptor 250, as you see, we got it as a complete machine with a motor and starter and everything there. So we're going to see if we can get this thing to at least turn over today and see what it's going to sound like. But we have ball tires that we're going to need to replace, as you see right here. These Nerf bars are going to come off. The guy stated that they came off of his 660 Raptor and he just put them on there because they'd fit. They do fit, but they're just not the right size and things just don't line up well with them, so we're just going to go ahead and take those off. It has 8-inch ITP wheels on the rear. These will be decent enough to just leave on there when I sail to just make sure they hold air. I'm going to probably replace the fronts, maybe not, or I can just sell it as Neaton tires. We're just going to get it back running. Everything seems to be here, but it just doesn't run. So motor looks like it needs a good clean, so I'm going to see if I can find some of that aluminum brightener. I just want to give it a shot to see how it's going to work, because a lot of people use it and have good reviews on it. But we have the motor still sitting there, we have a carburetor in here, we have the chain, swing arm, everything in here. Everything seems to be tight, like nothing's wobbling or moving. But everything is going to need some attention, some cleaning done to it. We're going to need obviously some new grips. We're going to need to clean the plastics up. I'm going to try that heat trick. It definitely has some stress marks in the plastic, but it won't fit anything. The rear ones are going to have to get replaced because they're broken up. The seat, I'm not really concerned about. Definitely needs a new seat put on it. So I'm going to take my daughter's seat off of hers, put it on here, and it's going to give me an opportunity to get the aftermarket seat or get the seat cover from my daughter's that I was wanting to get. So what I'm going to do in these machines is try to repurpose some of the things if I can find them as far as good bids, right? We'll talk about what I'm meaning in the next, when I get to the next quad. So this one has the stator, the pickup, everything is here. He says that it makes noise whenever you turn it over, and I'm pretty sure it's probably either the starter or the starter bearing. The starter or the one-way bearing, one of those two. I think I have a one-way bearing, so if it's something like that, we'll just go ahead and get that swapped out maybe today and see what we can do with it. So it makes noise just when you're first starting it up, but after that it doesn't. So we'll see if it's actually going to run for us. These tires that's been here in the video, these are the tires that came with this one. Now understand, I've checked the VIN number on both of these machines. Neither of them are stolen, so I have no idea why they are, how they are, but this is not stolen, and neither is this one. So I'm not sure why anyone would park the machine out to this extent. It's kind of weird, you know, who knows. But the swing arm bolt is there. The bolts are back here in the back. So we're going to get the swing arm back on today. The sprocket is there. It looks like there is no battery, but it has all the relays and all the wirings and the ECU and some miscellaneous nuts and bolts in there. It definitely has the airbox and all that stuff. It's going to need full plastics, and what's going to happen with that is the black plastics off my son's Raptor 250 are going to go on this. And I'm going to get new rear plastics for that, which is going to open the doorway for me to get the white plastics for my son so we can start the build process of what he's wanting to do with it. This motor has tons of compression, and so does this motor, tons of compression. So I'm eager to get them turned over and to see what they're going to do and see if they'll do anything. This one is going to take some work, obviously, because there's a lot not there. So, you know, as far as just standing here looking, it has carburetor motor. It does not have the starter right here. It has all plastics going to get replaced. Steering stem's bent. So apparently the story that I got from the other guy was that his story was that he purchased this one here as a project, and the plan was to fix it up originally. Then he had come across this one and he just kept this one as a parts machine. So the person had rolled this one, maybe bent the steering stem, wrecked it, flipped it over, bent the steering stem. So they were just going to get rid of it and have it as a parts quad, basically. He was going to fix that, came across this one, decided not to fix it, never put it back together. So these tires came off the front of it. These tires were the ones that were on the rear of it. Looks like somebody did a burnout on them, so they're kind of blown out. So what I'm going to do is take the tires that are on my Raptor 250 of my son's, put them on there, and use this as an opportunity to get the 18s in the rear and 19s, as I stated before. So let's get back to the quads. Alright, but yeah, everything is here. So it does look like a mess, but I don't think it's actually as bad as what it looks like right now. After some paint and some powder coating, it's going to look a lot better. Now understand this. I don't sell any of my machines with the idea that I'm doing anything, you know, false. These machines come painted frame wise from the factory, not powder coated. So when I repaint them, I usually paint them better than what they were. So I'm probably going to repaint this frame back silver, and what I'm going to do is then put a 2K clear on it, which is like the same clear that they do on an automotive grade. So it's going to be stronger than what you have here. So I think I'm going to clean this frame up really nice. I'm going to clean the A-arms and things up, get them real cleaned. I'm going to blast the rims, powder coat these back black so they look nice and good, put rear plastics on it, see if I can get it running, and then go from there. This one is going to take a little bit more work, but it's going to be kind of the parts quad to fix this one. So in the beginning, we're going to fix this one and take parts off of machine number 2 if we need be. However, at the very end of it, we're going to fix this machine as well. Now, I don't think this one is going to be horrible or it's going to be too bad, but I will say the second machine that you see back there, the transformation of it is going to be insane. It's going to look amazing when we're done, at least compared to what it is. Not brand new, just really good. It's going to look really good. Both of them are. So here in the next couple months, we're going to have these 2 Raptors completed, and we'll go from there. Alright everyone, if you're supporting this channel, I really appreciate it. I like it. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the comments that you have. These machines probably won't go crazy into detail because these would be like the, let me see, Raptor number 1, post pictures. Raptor number 1, 250. Raptor number 2, 250. Raptor number 3, 250. Raptor number 4. And Raptor number 5. So I've had 5 of these before, so it's not necessarily something that we need to go crazy into it. Oh yeah, and the Raptor 125, which is pretty much identical, besides the motor. But there's nothing I'm going to go crazy into detail about. If I do split the cases, I'm going to just show briefly what I split the cases, what I've had to do. But I'm not going to do any kind of crazy tear down and rebuild of these. If they already have compression, it's going to be basically just re-cleaning these up and going over kind of like a summary of what we've done. But it's not going to be too crazy on these ones. All right, everyone. Thank you for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.